Leetcode valid palindrome question. Major tech companies ask this question while they're conducting their technical interviews. I hope you will find this video tutorial helpful for your technical interview preparation. Let's start with reading the question. Given a string, determine if it's a palindrome, considering only alphanumeric characters and ignoring cases. For the purpose of this problem, we define empty string as a valid palindrome. So a palindrome is a word that reads forward and same as backward. For example, this is a valid palindrome that reads same forward and same backward. And this is not a valid palindrome. It doesn't read same forward and backward. For example, it's easier to understand here. This reads same forward and same backward. So this is a valid palindrome. So if we read the question here, considering only alphanumeric characters and ignoring cases. So we only consider alphanumeric characters and remove all non-alphanumeric characters and turn the string into lowercase. So we need to follow a three-step process here. First step, let me explain on the whiteboard. First step, we will remove all the empty spaces, columns, empty spaces and column again. We remove all of them, column as well. Commas and columns, empty spaces, we remove all of them. Then we need to turn the string into a lowercase string. So this character becomes lowercase, and this character also becomes lowercase. Next, we need to check if this is a valid palindrome. I can explain it better in the shorter string here. How do we check if it's a valid palindrome? Basically, what we need to do is we need to go through the for loop until the middle of the string, n divided by 2. N is a length of the string. And each time, in each iteration, we need to compare the I in this character with the n minus I minus 1 in this character. So, for example, I is 0, character at 0 is R, and character at n minus 0 minus 1 is R as well. So then we increment one step. So I becomes 1, and I becomes 1, the character is A, n minus 1 minus 1, n minus 2 is A again. So we say true and continue. N minus 2 minus 1 is C, and characters at 2 is C as well. And we return true and say this is a valid palindrome. So it's quite simple, a three-step process. First we remove the characters, non-alphanumeric characters, and the second step we turn it into lowercase, and the third step we compare with 2 pointers. You can use 2 pointers, say start, and make them walk towards each other as well. But I used this way this time. In the other videos I used 2 steps as well. Let's see this in the code. To remove empty spaces, we use regular expression here. This trims all non-alphanumeric characters and make them equal to an empty space. It removes all the empty spaces as well and removes them here. Then we turn the string into lowercase with 2 lowercase call, and we create a trimmed string here. Then we create a new integer n, that is the length of the trimmed string. Then we go through until the mid of the string, n divided by 2, in a for loop. And we start comparing if the character at I is equal to character at n minus I minus 1. If it's not equal, then we return false. If it's equal, we continue, and finally we return true. Pay attention, there's no curly braces here, so this for loop and then if check. If it's not equal, we return false, and finally we return true. If this passes, we return true. Submit the code and see. Okay, this passed. This is pretty much it for this video. I hope this was helpful. There are more videos coming up, so if you subscribe to my channel, we'll meet again soon. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.